Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Treasure Hunting Sonic. In this episode we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've been putting together these folders that are filled with things like flyers, ads, stuff like that, you know, flat paper, cloth stuff, whatever, featuring Sonic. And I've been compiling it all into different folders to make room, you know, not only on my walls, but in other spaces around the room as well. I have several of these, so this will be part one. I might go through this whole folder, I don't know, depending on how long it runs. But as I compile these folders, I will keep doing more videos on them. And it's just gonna be, you know, random stuff. I didn't arrange it by any time period, you know, classic, modern, it's all mixed. So on the cover here, you'll see my nameplate, I guess you could call it, that was on the table that I had at Sega Fan Jam 2018 that took place in Savannah. Great time, a lot of cool guests. Got to meet T. Lopes, a bunch of artists, Adam Bryce Thomas, Tyson Hesse was there, and I had a panel that you guys might have seen on my channel as well. But opening the folder. On the first side we have a Joypolis bag. Just folded up, it wasn't flat like that, but got it from Joypolis last year in Japan. And then over here is a bag from Sega World Sydney. And when I used to order stuff from them online way back in the day, they used to wrap some of the more fragile stuff like the Tails Cup and the Snow Globe in their bags. So I kept one of the big ones and I kept this smaller one. Fits in here perfectly. Features the Fab Four that Sega World usually featured, which was Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Sally, and Eggman. It doesn't feature Knuckles, I just realized that. But it still has Sally, which is really cool. Turning the page, we have a Sonic advertisement from the New York Times. This was a photo sent to the New York Times by Deke Studios to promote the Saturday morning cartoon Sonic Sat AM. I got this from a guy who was a former editor or something like that at the LA Times, and he was cleaning out a bunch of his old stuff and was listing it on eBay, so I got this. On the back here, you're going to see another one from I don't remember which paper this was from. It wasn't from the New York Times, but it also promoted the Saturday morning cartoon. Features Sonic and Sally, you know, the robot that looks like Rob the Robot. And it also advertised this show called Legend of the Hawaiian Slammers, and it was a show about Pogs. I think it ran for like 1 or 2 episodes. On the other page, we have a set of Sonic Underground stickers. I really like these because Manic's one of my favorite Sonic characters. I wish they would make him canon and everything. He looks like weed. Got Sonya there. Got Sleet and Dingo up there. Dr. Eggman, Queen Alicia, Knuckles. Their futuristic hippie van. You can place them on different scenes that came in this thing. Here we have a Sonic CD style, I don't even know what this is, hard piece of plastic. Some people told me it's called a writing pad, but I don't know. It's got the classic Sonic CD artwork, Metal Sonic versus Sega Sonic. And the back actually advertises Sonic 3, and it's the maps of the special stages. And right there in the middle, let's get blue balls. You may remember that Get Blue Spheres was originally supposed to say Get Blue Balls, but they changed it. Not here though. This here is some of the Gamma Burger King toy prototype art. I really want to get it all custom framed. The final piece that had the final toy is supposed to look like is hanging up in my room. I left that on the wall. Really sad this never got made. The toy's actual title was Go Gamma Go. Here we have some more random stuff. Sonic Adventure body stickers given to me by my friend Will Medved the last time he came to visit me. And he also gave me this flyer from the Game Masters exhibit. It happened in, I believe it was Philadelphia. Here's a flyer from San Diego Comic-Con 2017 when they announced the IDW had the Sonic comic license now. Here's a flyer from the LPGA tournament that was held here in Orlando back in 1992. You guys might have seen some of that stuff that I posted on my Instagram. I have the golf ball, the shirt, the bag, this flyer, another flyer I'll show you guys. I really like all this stuff. I have everything. I'm missing a pin badge and a hat. Here's the sheet. Said scheduling and stuff like that. April 13th through 16, 1992. Oh, I'm sorry. This one was from the one in Atlanta, Georgia. My bad. I know they eventually had one here in Orlando, though. Some Sonic stickers. These are pretty common. These are from the UK. They're more recent. Some more rare Sonic stickers. You got this was from Glam Glow. There was a sample size of the Glam Glow made that not a lot of people know about. Just a little small, like I said, sample. It had these stickers on the front, and when I met Donald Robertson back in 2016, right before the 25th anniversary party, he actually gave me a whole strip of them. Donald Robertson's a fashion artist, and he was doing a lot of work for Glam Glow at the time. Gave them to me at Sephora. And these were some stickers that came with GamePro magazine. Promote Sonic Adventure. Over here we have a wrapper for the Sonic ice cream bar from the Sonic X era. Sorry. And then this was a flyer for some event with Sonic's 15th anniversary party. Take a look back there. This is actually a gift card from Game. Another collector actually gave me this as a throw-in with some other stuff I bought from her, which I thought was really cool. Features Sega Superstars Tennis. You got Monkey Ball, Space Channel 5, Samba de Amigo. Then on the back is a promo flyer from Drop Dead Clothing. Of course, they made clothing back in 2015. Here we got a couple of air fresheners. Got Sonic Fresh Cotton Scent and Tails Fresh Vanilla Scent. These are pretty recent. I bought them a couple months ago at Target. They were $4, but then one of my friends found a couple that were clearanced out for like $1. Another thing that I had never seen until I recently bought it was this BBC Children in Need Sega flyer, where they did a like a fundraiser for kids in need. Another Sonic collector actually told me that his school was going to do it until parents complained that video games were bad for kids, which is pretty lame. Here we got a couple stickers from Hot Topic, both around the time Sonic X came out, and I actually bought these the first time I ever went to Hot Topic. It's pretty early, and it was back when it looked like a Gothic torture chamber, if you guys remember those days. I'm sure a lot of you probably don't. And then this is a coaster, Sonic Generations, Which Sonic Are You? On the other side's Classic Sonic, on this side's Modern. Over here we have This trading card, cool kids know it's not right to fight. It's holographic. Came with certain Sonic games in the mid-90s. Tails and Knuckles are on it. Sonic doesn't like violence. That's not cool. Then you got a phone card here featuring Sonic 1. These are just some random Sonic stickers. I got these from the same person I got all this from. Just different sizes, all in the same pose. This is the napkins that I grabbed from the Sega Arcade in Shinjuku. I'll try to grab more on my next trip. All these are cards, tip cards that came with Laughing Cow cheese. And the guy I bought all this from was from France, so, or the Netherlands, I think, actually. So maybe that's Dutch or German or something written on there. Up here you got Joy Pola's ticket. Can't wait to get another one of those. Got the Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2 Starbucks card for a week. You know, they do these little things, apps and music and stuff. At least they used to. I don't know if they still do, but they would feature an app or a song or whatever, an artist for a week, and you would get it for free if you had one of these cards. I actually never could find it until my friend Barry from Sega Bits actually gave me one. Down here we have the new nail stickers from Espionage Cosmetics. See if we can get a better look at those. Each one has each set is different. This is classic Sonic in that emoji chibi style. These are actually fairly cheap. You can get them on the website. I actually got a couple from my local comic store for $10. This one features classic as well. I think they all feature classic, actually. My wife uses them when we go to any kind of Sega event or whatever, anything that has to do with Sonic, and she actually really likes them. She said they're easy to put on, they stay very well. I don't know too much about fingernail routes, but she, I guess, does. Again, these are still available if you guys want them. On this page, we have, let's see. This is just a sticker that came to me from another fellow collector, Toysaurus Games. You can find him on Instagram and Etsy, and they make some really cool custom pins. And bought quite a few things from him, and he actually hooked me up with a few items recently, and threw that sticker in. That was really cool. And this is a sticker from Joy Polis as well, 2018. My friend Martin, who lives in Japan, and I'm actually gonna visit him soon, is he got me this. He actually helps me get a lot of that Joy Polis only stuff. And here's the Sonic Boom keys that I posted about recently. Give you a closer look at one of those. Got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Sticks, and Eggman. Just a basic house key, uncut. This is a flyer for VR Zone Shinjuku, which is actually owned by Namco Bandai, but I put it in here anyways. Virtual reality experience. These are quite prominent in Japan, especially in Tokyo. I didn't actually do it, but I grabbed the flyer because I thought it was cool. This is actually a flyer for Sega Fest 2018, which I was not at, but again, came to me from my friend Martin. They were selling these pins there. There's a map of Akihabara and all the places you could, that they had stuff at. some shirts. The one this year is supposed to be really epic because on the 30th, March 30th, Sega Sanshiro is supposed to be there, and they're doing like a fan meetup thing. I'll actually be there for the 31st for the second day, so I'll probably miss Sega Sanshiro, which is kind of sad, but at least I'll get to go. Try to get some of that exclusive merch. I actually think this is the last thing I'm going to show you because I don't want the video to run too long, but I'll upload part 2 in a couple days. I'm getting better. I'm pretty fluent in reading hiragana. I'm getting better at katakana. Trying my hardest to learn, but I'm not a very good translator yet, so don't ask. Here's the map of Akihabara. Right here is the Sega building. And I guess all these other places is where you can find Sonic, Sega stuff. And I'll reiterate that story one more time. When I was in Akihabara, I was kind of disappointed because as cool as it was and as cool as the Sega building was, they had very little Sonic merchandise for sale. It was all Hatsune Miku and Love Live. I did get a wall scroll with Hanamaru and Sonic on it, but that was about it. Oh, and a folder. Scheduled events. He had a Puyo Puyo event. Alright, and that's where we'll cut it off here. Just stay tuned for the following episodes in this series of episodes on these folders. Hope you guys like this one. I'm definitely going to be adding a lot more to these folders as I go, and be on the lookout for the next videos. See you guys next time.